Hi, it's Katrina. From the strongest bite force to carrying 800 times their own weight, here are 10 of the most powerful land animals in the world. Number 10. The crocodile. Crocodiles have the most powerful bite force on the planet. Large crocodiles have an estimated bite force of over 5,000 pounds per square inch. National Geographic reports that saltwater crocodiles were the winners, with solid bite force directly measured for living animals. The saltwater crocs in the experiment closed their jaws with 3,700 pounds per square inch, and then computer models generated the bite force of even bigger crocodiles. They might have even been stronger than the mighty T-Rex. They are also very large and live in many parts of the world, from Southeast Asia to northern Australia. They have been found in freshwater regions and also far out to sea, so you just never know when you might run into one. They can get up to 23 feet long and weigh 2,200 pounds. They lurk just beneath the water, waiting for prey to come for a drink. When they do, they jump from the water, grabbing their victim with their at least 3,000 psi enormous sharp teeth, and drag whatever it is back in until it drowns. They aren't picky either and feel no fear, so they can be very dangerous to humans. They will eat water buffalo, monkeys, and even sharks and hippos. And hippos are another super powerful animal that you don't want to mess with. Actually, all of these are. Number 9. Gorilla. Just by looking at them, you can tell that gorillas are incredibly strong, and they look as if they've been in the gym all their lives. While gorillas are normally gentle and shy creatures, a male silverback will not hesitate to fight to protect his family. They are called silverbacks because of the silver hair that grows on their back when they are around 13. They are the largest of all primates, and the biggest ever discovered was a silverback that was 6 foot 5 inches tall with an arm span of almost 9 feet. All this muscle means that they are said to be as much as 9 times stronger than an average male human and can easily lift weights of up to 1,800 pounds. They can tear entire banana trees from their roots, and some that have been kept in captivity have been known to escape by bending the steel bars of their cages. They also have long and impressive canines with a bite force of 1,300 pounds per square inch. That's more than a lion that is 650 psi. Not only do they have awesome strength, but they also make sure to show it. When they feel threatened, they stand tall on their rear feet, beat their huge chests, and begin to throw things, growl, and make sudden aggressive movements, which is usually more than enough to scare off a predator. While the biggest threat to gorillas are humans, they usually are not prey. However, leopards have been known to attack unsuspecting gorillas. They can climb trees quickly and catch them by surprise. While they will not directly go after a male silverback, younger and weaker members of the group are fair game, but if a large female or male gorilla sees them, it could be quite the fight. Number 8. Green Anaconda. Native to South America, the green anaconda is the largest snake in the world. They can grow to 30 feet and weigh more than 550 pounds. They are also one of the most powerful predators of the Amazon and are not picky eaters. They have eyes and snouts on the top of their heads, which means that they can hide most of their body underwater and wait for the perfect meal to come get a drink. These snakes are essentially made of pure muscle, and they are much thicker than other species because of this. It's also a crucial adaptation that allows them to survive in the competitive world of the Amazon. They aren't venomous, so once they have chosen a target, they leap into action, wrap themselves around it, and use their powerful muscular body to squeeze as tightly as possible, which prevents the prey from breathing. Eventually, it suffocates, and the anaconda can begin to devour its dinner. The pressures at work here are incredible. Studies have shown that an average-sized anaconda that's about 20 feet long is able to exert a pressure of around 9,000 pounds per square inch. It's just lucky that they rarely attack people, because there'd be nothing you could do if one attacked you in the water. Anacondas have been known to eat deer, capybaras, and even caimans and jaguars without a problem. However, depending on their size, jaguars will also go after small anacondas. But while jaguars are the third largest cat and weigh around 200 pounds, big anacondas weigh twice that. So if a jaguar happens to be swimming or drinking from the water, its size will give it a huge advantage. And now for number 7. But first, what's your favorite animal? Let me know in the comments below, and be sure to subscribe if you're new here. We'd love to have you. Number 7. Weaver ant. Weaver ants, also known as green ants, are a species that can be found throughout Asia and Australia. They live in massive colonies that can contain as many as 100 separate nests and 500,000 individuals, and they have a unique way of building their homes by stitching together leaves with silk that's secreted by their larvae. This species is very aggressive when it comes to protecting their territory and has been used by farmers for over 1,000 years to help control the spread of agricultural pests. Of course, this has backfired on occasions because swarms of weaver ants can prove to be just as destructive as anything else. Ants are known for being able to carry objects that weigh more than they do, but weaver ants are by far the strongest. They have been seen carrying material that weighs at least 100 times their own weight, and their vice-like grip is so strong that they can continue to do this even when they're upside down on a glass. The University of Cambridge has a video showing how ants walk upside down on glass, seemingly defying gravity while also carrying weight. How's that even possible? Number 6. Grizzly bear. Grizzly bears are a large species of brown bear that live in North America and are one of the most powerful mammal species on Earth. They grow to up to 8 feet tall with a weight of up to 1,700 pounds and are predators at the top of their food chain, meaning there is nothing that naturally hunts them, except us, of course. Despite their size, they can move surprisingly fast, even faster than Usain Bolt, with some tests showing them running as fast as 35 miles per hour and sustaining speeds of up to 28 miles per hour. Usain Bolt can go about 27.78 miles per hour for a few seconds. They are omnivores and eat all kinds of things, basically whatever they can find. Fish, elk, deer, berries, nuts, roots, carcasses, even other bears, like black bears. Their front claws can measure up to 6 inches long and be thicker than a cigar. They are specifically adapted to dig into the ground or slash and grab hold of prey. Their fangs are about 3 inches long, which also isn't too shabby. You don't want them taking a bite. Their pure muscle is impressive, and they are able to lift the equivalent of 4/5 of their own body weight. With one big paw swipe, they can kill an animal as large as a moose. There are many scary bear attack stories, but that is for another day. Number 5. Ox. Believed to have been first used to plow fields around 6,000 years ago, oxen are adult male cattle that have usually been castrated and are popularly used because of their powerful skeletal structure. An ox is a specifically trained dairy or beef steer around 5 years old. Depending on the breed, they can weigh about 1,500 to 3,000 pounds. They are ideal for pulling plows, carts, and wagons and can pull more than 1.5 times their own body weight over rough terrain. For some people, it's cheaper to get an ox than to hire a company to move your stuff for you. They are more docile than bulls, but tend to grow larger than them because of their muscular framework. They are easily trained, which makes them ideal working animals, and without oxen, it would have been impossible for farmers to produce as much food as they did before the introduction of tractors and other technologies. While their use in farming is far less common now, they are still bred specifically for this purpose in many countries in Asia and Africa. Number 4. Tiger. Tigers are very impressive animals. Not only are they beautiful, but they are powerful apex predators. They have a bite force of about 1,000 psi, or 4,450 newtons. Native to regions across Asia, they are the largest cat species in the world and have a carnivorous diet. This means that they need to catch everything that they eat, and to do this they need to be fast and powerful to subdue their prey of deer, wild boar, buffalo, and antelope, sometimes even elephants. Hunts rarely result in a successful kill, however, so when they do capture a deer or a boar, they can eat about 88 pounds of flesh in one sitting. It is estimated that tiger hunts are successful only 1 out of 10 to 20 attempts, so it tries to eat as much as it can because the next time might not be for a while. An adult Siberian tiger can grow to up to 10 feet long and weigh as much as 660 pounds. They are extremely muscular, especially in their powerful forearms, which they use to leap a distance of up to 33 feet and take hold of their prey. They can run at speeds of up to 40 miles an hour and are surprisingly good at swimming. They have been known to cross rivers as wide as 4 miles and have been seen swimming a total distance of 18 miles in a day, much further than most other land animals would ever want to. Number 3. African elephant. African elephants are easily the largest land animals on the planet and can grow to 13 feet tall at the shoulder and weigh as much as 13,000 pounds, although the heaviest ever discovered weighed a whopping 22,000 pounds. They are herbivores and can eat 300 pounds of roots, grass, bark, and fruit every day, and their trunks are far more than just a long nose. They contain more than 100,000 muscles that allow them to be precisely moved and have two finger-like appendages on the end that can be used to pick things up. It's thought that their trunks alone can hold weights of up to 660 pounds, but that's just the start of their immense strength. Elephants have been used for thousands of years to transport people and goods and are regularly used to this day in the logging industry. A single elephant will move several tons of material each day, something that's possible because of their unique bodies. The skeletons of most mammals make up around 10% of their body mass, but with elephants, this number is closer to 20%. Furthermore, they have unusually straight limbs, which help them to resist against the force of gravity much better, and is why they can sustain carrying their own weight as well as cargo. Number 2. Hercules Beetle. The Hercules beetle was named due to its mighty strength. For a long time, the Hercules beetle, which is native to Central and South America, was thought to be the strongest animal in comparison to its size, but recently it has been demoted to the number 2 spot. Still, this species of rhinoceros beetle retains the record for being the longest type of beetle and is also one of the largest flying insects in the world. Guinness World Records named them the longest species of beetle in the world, as they can get up to 3.3 inches long, but some can be twice that size if they grow a particularly large horn. This horn helps them grab all kinds of material that they need to transport to their nest. Reports have suggested that Hercules beetles can lift a weight equivalent to 850 times their own, but others have given more modest estimates. Why they need to be able to carry so much weight is still a mystery. I mean, it could go and make more trips instead, but if you want to carry it all in one go, just see how the Hercules beetle does it. Plus, have you seen their larvae and pupa? They are enormous and really weird. Number 1. Horned dung beetle. They may live a disgusting life by our standards, but horned dung beetles now have the crown for being the strongest animals on Earth in relation to their size. In fact, they are so strong that they can pull more than 1,140 times their own weight, which would be like a person pulling 78 tons. The reason for this, though, isn't for building nests or to roll the biggest dung ball they can, but it's because of their competition to mate. When they're ready, the females of the species dig a tunnel underneath a dung pat and wait for a male to visit them. Males have developed into 2 different groups: the ones that are quick-moving and agile and who can get in the tunnel before any others, and the second group that dominates with their strength. If they enter a tunnel and there's already a male there, they will lock horns and begin to try and drag the other one out of the tunnel to clear the path. These battles have created very large and powerful beetles. Thanks for watching! Be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell if you haven't already, and I'll see you later. Bye!